Welcome back to this second episode diving into the lore of the Strip. Nestled within the skyline of New Vegas, the Lucky 38 towers over the cityscape as a pre-war relic and monument to Mr. House's unique vision for Las Vegas. A blend of luxury without decadence, refinement without elitism, and class without snobbery. The tower, which came into existence as early as 2024, is a true testament to Las Vegas's iconic history. The Lucky 38 also holds a rich and tumultuous history all of its own. On July 13, 2072, the nearby Ultra Luxe casino became the battleground for a mob shootout. One of the alleged culprits, who had absconded with the loot from the recent heist, sought refuge in the Lucky 38, subsequently making a daring escape through a window. As the clouds of the impending war loomed closer, the tower underwent extensive modifications under the supervision of Robert House. In a bid to safeguard the tower from nuclear warheads, long-range laser cannons supported by massive processing centres were installed on top of the tower. Furthermore, a substantial underground storage facility was constructed into the building's foundation to house Securitrons, House's army of robots. But perhaps the most intriguing modification was the preservation chamber integrated into the core of the penthouse floor. Mr. House renounced his mortality to live on within this chamber, tethering his consciousness to the Lucky 38's mainframe and power core. However, House's grand vision remained unfulfilled as the platinum chip containing a critical operating system upgrade for the Lucky 38 did not arrive before the Great War. Despite working with an inferior operating system, House managed to neutralise most of the warheads aimed at the Mojave, though a system crash eventually forced him into a coma. Thus, for nearly 2 centuries, the Lucky 38 fell silent, standing as a dormant monolith among the Vegas ruins. The tower sprang back to life in 2274 when Securitron agents detected NCR scouts at Hoover Dam. The Securitrons, under Mr. House's command, secured the Strip by eliminating hostile tribals. In exchange for their service, House offered the 3 largest tribes resources from the Lucky 38 stockpiles to renovate the city in anticipation of the NCR's arrival. Despite its significance, the Lucky 38 remains closed to the public as of 2281, with only the occasional Securitron venturing out to survey the wasteland or report developments. Inside the Lucky 38's front door is the main casino floor furnished with unplayable gambling tables and slot machines. The VIP lounge is located above the cashier's room, where a terminal crucial to the quest, The Moon Comes Over the Tower, can be found. On the upper reaches of the tower, beneath the penthouse, is the cocktail lounge. The room is filled with miscellaneous items such as unplayable slot machines, cash registers, and an average locked safe filled with loot. The highest level of the Lucky 38 houses the penthouse, Mr. House's control centre. To access the control room, one needs either a science skill of 75, the platinum chip, or the Lucky 38 VIP keycard. Immediately after their first interaction with Mr. House, the Courier gains access to the presidential suite, a spacious area equipped with a kitchen, dining room, study, and a bathroom with clean water. Companions can be dismissed to the presidential suite and will wander around when idle. Various notable items can be found within the Lucky 38. The casino's VIP section houses the Golden Gloves, while the test site Snow Globe is located behind one of the cash registers in the cocktail lounge. Other interesting finds include a large stash of alcohol, a significant source of absinthe in the game, and 40 bundles of pre-war money scattered throughout the casino. The Gomorrah Hotel and Casino, one of the few surviving on the New Vegas Strip, draws crowds with its indulgent and vice-ridden atmosphere. Managed by the Omertas, one of the 3 families who work under Mr. House's authority, Gomorrah has become a favourite hub for NCR troopers. Unlike its counterparts that cater to a refined clientele, Gomorrah welcomes all that revel in its decadence, embracing the debauchery Las Vegas was once known for. Gomorrah leaves no stone unturned when it comes to sinful pleasures, boasting attractions that include prostitution, alcohol, chems, and gambling. The casino even goes the extra mile to accommodate ghouls, providing them with ghoul bartenders and prostitutes, proving to be the only ghoul-friendly casino on the Strip. The main level hosts the lobby and casino, where guests can enjoy a variety of casino games. The Brimstone Lounge, renowned for its enticing bar and dancers, is tucked away in the back left. At the back right, guests can access the main elevator that leads to the lower lobby or up to the suites level, although accessing the latter requires either a Zoara Club key or adept lockpicking skills. The Brimstone Club is where guests will often find Cachino, an Omerta's member essential to the quest How Little We Know. Overlooking the main Brimstone Club is the exclusive Zoara Club, the VIP lounge that houses the private offices of Nero, the head of the Omertas, and his right-hand man, Big Sal. Access to these offices requires bypassing very hard locks, presenting a challenge for those seeking entry. The open-air courtyard features a series of tents where guests can purchase the company of provocatively dressed prostitutes who patrol the area. The lower level is a labyrinth of rooms and corridors leading to various attractions, including the lower Brimstone stage and bar, party rooms, and a weapons storage room. Guests can expect to encounter an array of dancers and prostitutes of all genders and species, contributing to Gomorrah's inclusive ethos. The suites level comprises 4 suites and 2 storage rooms. These suites are usually occupied by the Omerta's key members, Clandon, Nero, Big Sal and Caccino. The rooms are generally off limits and guarded by Omerta thugs. However, entry can be obtained during the How Little We Know quest or by obtaining specific keys. Gomorrah provides several gaming options including blackjack, roulette and slots, each with its own set of rules and payouts. As guests accrue poker chips, the casino rewards them with increasing gifts and comps. However, once a guest earns more than 9,000 chips, they are permanently banned from playing games in the casino. An item of notable loot that can be found in Gomorrah is the Guns and Bullets book, which is located in Big Sal's office in the Zoara Club. Regarded as one of the most exquisite resorts in the New Vegas Strip, the Ultra Luxe Casino is managed by the secretive White Glove Society, a group of gourmets and connoisseurs with a taste for the finer things in life. Built roughly at the same time as the Tops, the Ultra Luxe stands as a testament to pre-war luxury and refinement. The resort boasts of high-quality accommodations and a world-class restaurant, the Gourmand, to provide patrons with top-tier service and living. As mentioned earlier, pre-war, it was also the site of a violent mob shootout, resulting in the death of 5 mobsters and injuries to 17 bystanders, an event claimed as a major victory by the Las Vegas Chief of Police. Unfazed by the passing of time, the Ultra Luxe continues to represent the epitome of elegance, maintaining a sense of exclusivity and class that contrasts with its more tumultuous past. Mr. House himself notes that if he were ambulatory, he'd want to dine at the Gourmand every night. Upon entry, visitors are greeted by the bustling casino floor, where they can enjoy roulette and blackjack. The high-end bar, the Top Shelf, is situated within the casino, offering a vast selection of overpriced beverages to emphasise the establishment's exclusivity. The renowned Gourmand restaurant, run by the temperamental chef and White Glove Society member Philippe, is celebrated for its famous Brahmin Wellington. The Gourmand has a long wait list and a reputation for preferring an exclusive clientele. Accessible from both the members-only area and the Gourmand, the kitchens are a maze of rooms and corridors that lead to various sections of the establishment. Here, the player can encounter an assortment of White Glove Society members who monitor the basement. The members-only section is a grand dining area with a prep room, reception area and closet. White Glove Society bouncers patrol this section, maintaining order and ensuring that only honorary members are granted access. The bathhouse, originally an indoor swimming pool, is the meeting point for the investigators' contact during the quest Beyond the Beef. The hotel offers various rooms for guests, including the Bon Vivant Suite, which is available to the player upon winning 11,250 chips in the casino. Other rooms include the Penthouse Suite, occupied by Heck Gunderson and his bodyguards. Entry to the Penthouse Suite requires a key obtained from Mortimer or by picking a lock with a skill of 75. The Ultra Luxe offers blackjack and roulette to its patrons. Upon accumulating a significant number of chips, the player is rewarded with an array of gifts, including access to the previously mentioned Bon Vivant Suite. However, after earning 15,000 chips, the player is banned from further gambling at the Ultra Luxe. Various loot can be found in the Ultra Luxe, including the Brahmin Wellington recipe in Philippe's kitchen, a unique variant of sexy sleepwear in the bathroom of the Penthouse Suite, and a tuxedo hat that can be obtained from Mortimer. And now, once again, we return to the story of the Courier and their adventures in the Strip. In the heart of the New Vegas Strip, the Courier uncovers an intriguing tangle of conflicts and conspiracies. An elderly farming couple accosts them, expressing their fear and resentment towards a man named Heck Gunderson, a forceful figure, forcing them out of their livelihoods. With a smooth tongue honed by recent experience of negotiating hostile encounters, the Courier manages to dissuade the couple, promising to resolve their dispute with Gunderson. Their path now leads them towards the towering edifice of the Ultra Luxe, its gleaming white facade punctuated by a fountain spurting crystal clear water. Upon entry, a member of the White Glove Society, the casino's ruling group, intercepts the Courier. Despite the Society's strict no-weapons policy, the Courier manages to sneak in small concealed weapons, anticipating potential trouble. Heck Gunderson, a hardened man with deep-set lines etching his face, is the first person the Courier seeks out. After dealing with the farming dispute, they delve deeper into their conversation. The Courier discovers that Gunderson's son has mysteriously disappeared. A business relationship with the White Glove Society lured Gunderson here, yet he finds himself facing a parent's worst nightmare. Beginning their investigation, the Courier navigates towards the Gourmand entrance, where Marjorie, an elegant woman with a keen eye, awaits behind a grand desk. Through a delicate dance of words, the Courier learns about a missing investigator. Marjorie then directs the Courier towards Mortimer, the hotel's manager who resides behind a semicircular desk at the back of the first floor. Despite the tension, the Courier remains cautious and evades any discussion about cannibalism. To their surprise, Mortimer casually hands over the investigator's room key, allowing the Courier to visit the absent detective's room. The grisly scene awaiting them in the hotel room is stomach-churning. The cold, lifeless body of the investigator lies sprawled out. Yet, before the shock can sink in, 2 armed members of the White Glove Society barge in. The Courier readies their hidden weapons, eliminating the threat swiftly and discreetly. Among the deceased investigator's belongings, they discover a matchbook, an unassuming yet crucial clue. Examining the matchbook reveals a scheduled rendezvous in the hotel's bathing area. Upon reaching the area at the stipulated hour, the Courier spots a well-dressed employee slinking towards a secluded back room. The man, Chauncey, is surprised to see the Courier instead of the expected investigator. Unravelling the grim reality of the investigator's demise, the Courier learns of Mortimer's plan to revert the society back to cannibalism. Chauncey provides insights on the best way to expose Mortimer's vile intentions while keeping the rest of the society unscathed. With the plot thickening, the Courier's next move is to infiltrate the kitchen, a task that requires a great deal of stealth. Dodging watchful eyes, the Courier makes their way to the kitchen. Here they come face to face with Philippe, the snobbish and temperamental master chef of the Ultra Luxe. The Courier uses a blend of rudeness and cunning, managing to convince Philippe that they are a publisher putting out a cookbook. This ruse, coupled with alluding to Philippe's traumatic past, results in him leaving the kitchen. With the chef gone, the Courier manages to cook a substitute for the human flesh recipe left behind by Philippe. Once the meal is ready, they summon a waiter via the intercom, making sure to hide and remain unseen. However, the story doesn't end there. The Courier remembers Heck Gunderson's missing son Ted. They find him alive in the kitchen's freezer. Convincing the terrified young man to help expose Mortimer, the Courier guides him through the members-only section of the casino. Hidden behind a counter, they listen to Mortimer's triumphant speech about their supposed feast of human flesh. As Mortimer's speech ends, the Courier steps out, Ted at their side. With no one having consumed human flesh, Mortimer is publicly shamed. They let him flee, sparing the rest of the White Glove Society any blame. Finally, father and son reunite, and the Courier persuades Heck Gunderson not to seek revenge, thus preserving peace on the strip and maintaining the integrity of the White Glove Society. As the drama concludes, the Courier stands at the centre of it all, an influential force shaping the destinies of New Vegas.